Victory. She says hi, Kel. So again, this is Rockin' Kel in for Dr. Rhea, and we have some amazing guests in the show today here in the studio. So I'm gonna first start with Coach Andre and let him introduce all the other people that he's brought into my wonderful show today. We are actually doing this in celebration of March Madness. Yes, this show is about March Madness. Now, I have to be honest, I am not the athletic person. All of these things I really am not, to be very honest. But I have some amazing scholarships about it, and I know a lot of stuff about how to go to college for free on your talent and your academics and lots of other things. So I do have that information, but I'm going to let Coach Andre introduce his lovely guest and introduce himself to Radioland. Take it away.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Name is Andre Hanley. I actually run the program, Who's Got Next, with a couple of gentlemen that actually helped put everything on with me. To my left here, I got Coach E, Coach Eric Vincent, and Coach Jermaine from Hoop City, who actually sets up the facility we use.
Excellent. Oh, we got some. If you guys are listening on the radio, I'm sorry, FB land, but they are really giving you guys some claps and props and all that stuff. And I love our engineer Brian. Woo woo. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about who got next, and then we'll go to Coach to your left over there, right?
Okay. So Who's Got Next is a program Coachy and I started about 4 or 5 years ago. We felt the need to help some young ladies who we coach girls basketball here in town get to the next level, and there wasn't a big need, well, there is a need, but there wasn't a lot of resources for the young ladies to get out there, participate, and get the showcase looks that the coaches, for them to get to the next level. So we started the program, and it's been pretty successful. We average about 10 to 20 girls a summer.
Wow.
That we actually get to the next level.
Awesome. Okay, so share a little bit for us, sir.
How you doing? My name is Eric Vincent. I've been coaching basketball here in Vegas for a while. We had an AAU program together, Las Vegas Blackhawks. And we moved into Who's Got Next, just like Andre said, trying to get these girls to that next level of basketball.
Wow.
The thing is, I do most of the training and helping with the girls. Once a coach will call me and say, well, I needed to work on this, I needed to work on that. Once they sign, then I will get with the girls, and then I'll train them and push them a little further to help them get to that next level. So when they get to school, they're not struggling to fit in. They already know what has to be done and what they need to be doing.
Awesome. So I love that. I love the fact that we're helping young women. Now, I was there on Saturday and Sunday, so I kind of got to experience the basketball type thing that was going on there at Hoop City, and so it was pretty exciting. I like the fact that, which I'm assuming that's what happens all the time, is that the recruiters come, but I love the fact that the coaches were there and just able to sit and enjoy the children expressing their talent on the floor, and I thought that was cool. And you could see the parents, they were a little nervous. Like the girls, actually, I don't know if they get all of their energy out on the basketball court, but from what I could tell, they were just chilling. But the parents were like, because I was interacting with the parents, so they were just kind of like, like looking back, and they were just kind of like sitting there, like you could tell on the edge of their seat because their daughters were playing. So that was pretty amazing. And Mr. Hoop City himself. There you go. I'm sorry.
Everybody called me that, Mr. Hoop City.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
That's so cute. I love that. Okay, so tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan. I knew Andre for years. Me and him coached together, and our kids know each other. And I know what he was doing for the community. Andre and brother Eric, they're so positive. So so basically what I did for Who's Got Next, I'm providing a facility, a home.
Wow.
So I'm just donating them a home so they can have a place for these schools to go to, so to be more consistent, you know. So me and Andre knew each other for so long. Like me and him was like brothers, basically, family.
Wow.
So I wanted to be a part of what they was doing because they were doing so good for the community, for these girls. Because the thing about Who's Got Next is like, a lot of girls can't travel, AAU and do all that stuff, whatever. So Who's Got Next job is to bring the schools here to Vegas. Bring the colleges here to get our girls exposure locally.
Wow.
Because a lot of girls can't travel to all these different states and play for all these AAU teams because AAU can be expensive.
Oh, okay.
So what I did, I said, me and Dre had a big meeting about it over the phone, like we talk every single night. I said, you know what, Dre, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna provide you a facility for a home. Who's Got Next? So basically, Hoop City is the home now for Who's Got Next.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So every time we're gonna do this 3 or 4 times a year during viewing periods or whatever, it's gonna be at a home gym. That's gonna be the home gym for Who's Got Next.
Awesome. Yeah. I love that. I love the fact that we are helping our own, that we are growing our own, and that we can help not only the minority students, but students of all races, students of all ages, and that is females. Yes, I know. Power to the women. I'm sorry, I'm a woman. I have that kind of power to do. So anyway, so I am super excited about it. Like I said, I got to experience it on Saturday and Sunday, and I just loved the energy that I felt. And when I was leaving on Sunday, I saw that some coaches were actually sitting down with some of the girls right there with their families, which I think is amazing. Because on to your point is that, okay, so maybe the student can travel there, but do their parents really want them to go there by themselves and have these people, how people just talk all around you and it sounds good. So at least there's more than just the student there by themselves, but their parents are there. So people can drive from Henderson to Hoop City, or from even Centennial to Hoop City. It was
an awesome environment. And I think, Andre, how many kids we got from that camp sign? Almost all of them, huh?
I would say 80% are probably going to get an offer.
Out of those kids,
about 80%.
Wow, that's awesome. I mean, it's really, it's an amazing program. So how do you get involved in Who Got Next? Oh, there's Dr. Rhea. Can you guys hear her?
I can hear her. Good morning.
Awesome. Dr. Rhea is online. I know Facebook Live can't hear her, but that's amazing. Dr. Rhea, shed a little light for us.
Yeah, so we're so excited to be working with the Who's Got Next folks and families. So excited. But I think the thing that Coach Andre, and Coach was really pushing is that we can have a holistic picture. So when you're talking about these scholarships, the best scholar athletes, the best scholar athletes, without the scholar athletes, to come in and have this athlete, to have a Coach P and a Coach Andre that have this gathering and hope that you say, hey, there's a facility in place for this. But you can go to an athletic coach and say, hey, not only do I have the talent, but I can work through something like a scholarship solution. I can make sure that I have strong SAT and ACT scores, like the boot camp that we're having this coming weekend. I have these grades because I'm working through a tutoring session and understanding those possibilities. So you come as a comprehensive, collective, holistic student. So you have the talent, you have the academic, you have the test scores, and you can bring your own money. What college is now going to turn you down when you want to do something like a sport and play that no matter what it is? But in this case, we're talking about basketball, and of course, the female students. It's wonderful that that Coach Andre has seen the value in scholarship solutions. The scholarship solutions has seen the value in Who's Got Next. Amazing partnership. And with that, then I just want to say, don't forget college to call in. I'm on Facebook. I am out of town. You guys know I'm traveling somewhere in the world once a month.
Right. So people on Facebook are saying that they can't hear you, Dr. Rhea. I'm sorry. So I just need to cut in so that people can hear what you're saying. So Dr. Rhea is talking about some amazing stuff, just having a holistic student. I was just going to ask Coach Andre, how do you get a part of Who's Got Next and then go into that point, but since Dr. Rhea has made that point, so let's just talk about that briefly. So Who's Got Next invites us in to actually talk about all the different components of how a student can go to college for free, because some students have this idea that, they're going to get this huge full ride scholarship to college, and they're going to play in the D1. I found that out this weekend. I just want to let you guys know. I'm very proud of myself. They're going to play in the D1 school, and they're going to do all these things. things, and the reality may not be so, right? I mean, you know, it may be so, but it may not be so. And we talked about how many percentages of students actually get in our talk this weekend, actually get into those schools and that kind of thing. And I was telling the parents, hey, so what if your student goes ahead and goes on their brain? You know, how about if they go on a golf scholarship and instead of maybe basketball, but they play basketball for fun, or what if they go on their musical talent,
like academic or something,
right? All these different ways that you actually can go to school for free. And some of the parents were kind of surprised that there's other ways to go to college for free besides their basketball talent. So that was lots of fun. And I told them, I said, hey, you know, just imagine that your student, because there's a lot of pressure, I'm sure you guys can vouch for this, there's a lot of pressure when you're in school to play for these D1 schools and still keep up your academics. And what I said to the parents, I said, remember that college is first, so they still have to get into the university. So if the school requires that the student has a 3.0, but they have a 2.0, that's not going to work, right? And so we were talking about that academics is important, and that we have students in Scholarship Solutions who actually have the opportunity to go on their brains, and they are able to play the sport free and clear of any scholarships from that school. And so they don't have that academic pressure plus the pressure of this and that. And we also have had students who unfortunately have come to Scholarship Solutions and said, oh, we're going to go on this athletic scholarship, so we don't need, you know, any other help. And they've actually come back and said, hey, we didn't know it was just tuition only. My student still has to work a part-time job while trying to play basketball, while trying to go to school, to pay for room and board, pay for those snacks. And so we kind of like educate the students, Dr. Rhea. And so I just wanted to make sure that we let Facebook know exactly what you were talking about. And grades are important. And Dr. Rhea and I were just talking about that this morning, because we have some people that said, oh, the school said it's okay that grades don't matter, that they don't look at this and this, they look at something else. And it's like, okay, yeah, but they're going to look at that at some point. Either for funding or for when it comes down to a small class of students, if they're weighing which one is going to get in, they're going to look at that GPA. So anyway, Dr. Rhea, so I just wanted to make sure Facebook Live knew exactly what was going on there. You want to say something else?
No, that's great, and it's true. It's all about diversity. I think that's the important thing.
Yes,
it's all about diversity,
yes.
And making sure that, you know, when you are applying for these scholarships, that you have as many different pieces that make
that's really
who you are.
Who you are.
So again, we know that ACT scores are critically important, so that's why we're having a boot camp coming up. And if you are someone who's already taken the ACT, if you're a scholar athlete, a scholar academician, and you're saying, hey, I want to boost those scores, this ACT boot camp is for you. So it's kind of like the Who's Got Next, how they're having their showcase, showing out those skills, making sure that you're getting that extra attention. We're doing that same thing in the academic arena. So if you are someone who say, hey, I need a little bit of help boosting those ACT scores, because every single time you go up a point, you're basically assuring yourself another $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $10,000.
That's true. So Facebook Live, what Dr. Rhea is saying real quick, sorry to cut you off, Dr. Rhea, because we were like, I can't hear. So what she's saying is our ACT boot camp is coming up next weekend. We're very excited about it, actually, and that you do honestly go up, like what she's saying, thousands of dollars based on your score. I actually was talking to Southern University today. As a matter of fact, I was talking to their honors college, yes, HBCU, and I was asking them, you know, certain questions and that kind of thing, and they were like, this is the bottom line. This is what we need. This is the score we need. It's cut and dry, you know, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is the score we need. But what's so great is that we tell our students, take the ACT, take the SAT over and over and over again till you get that score that you want, right? Just like we're saying with Who's Got Next, keep trying. I'm sure that's what you're telling your students over and over and over again, because one doesn't stop, one pony doesn't stop one show, right? No. So keep it going, keep it trying. So let's talk a little bit about who got next and how does someone join into your program.
Basically what I do is I reach out to college coaches and I don't even start the showcase process unless I have about 5 or more coaches to invite out.
Awesome.
And then once I get the confirmation of all the coaches, then I start reaching out to the girls via social media.
Okay.
Hoops God City has a big platform. Also, one of my partners is not here, Cynthia Washington over at Phase One. You know, they help promote.
Cool.
Always great to have Sequoia, who has a big following. So that's the way we reach out to the girls to actually get them to come into the showcase.
Awesome. I love that. So, Hoop City, what do you all do outside of this beautiful showcase and partnership you have?
So we stayed at our facility. We do AAU ball clubs. We got one of the biggest boys ball clubs in the city, which Deon Thomas runs our West Coast basketball. We have a Las Vegas Storm girls program that's super, super huge, one of the biggest programs in the city. We do adult leagues, we do training, we do NBA pre-draft training, we do everything in our gym.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That is awesome. I love to hear that. And for our community right here in Las Vegas.
Yep.
Now, of course, I don't really consider that Vegas.
You know,
Dr.
That's what
Rhea,
everybody say. Everybody
Dr.
say
Rhea,
that.
I don't know if you've been to Hoop City before, but we can just consider that.
Stays
You know,
out there,
I
huh?
say it all the time. Pack your lunch. We're on our way to Hoop City. Get your oil change.
My mom would say
Right.
we're on our way to California.
right.
So you guys should definitely check out Hoop City. Definitely check out Who's Got Next. Definitely check out Scholarship Solutions Boot Camp. And go ahead and call us here in the studio if you want to talk to these gentlemen or me at 702-647-3688 FM 88 right here KCEP. We're on Facebook Live. You can always check out all of our social media platforms, Scholarship Solutions at Facebook, Instagram. We have a lot of social media.
We are on LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook.
Yes.
Absolutely, at Scholarship Solutions. And for Twitter and Twitter and Instagram, it's Scholarship DR, the Scholarship Doctor.
That's right. Dr. Rhea is always there to save my soul. Thank you so much. And then we have a caller. Do we have a caller, Brian? I think we might have a caller. I'm waiting for him to let me know. But while we're waiting, can you go ahead and say a few words for us, sir?
Again, this is Coach E. My most thing is just to get these girls to that next level. We constantly pushing them. Don't think because you didn't get opportunity at this first showcase that you won't have opportunity at the next one. There's always schools available for these girls to get into school.
Awesome.
Don't give up. Keep going. Keep pushing yourself. The only thing can stop you is yourself.
Awesome. I love that. You know, we have a caller really quickly, so I'm going to go ahead and get this caller. Hello, caller. You're on KCP.
Well, hello, and I want to say awesome job, and I want to say to the gentleman, thank you for doing this for girls in basketball and sports. March is Women's Month, so it's awesome.
Yes, it is. March Madness, Women's Month, yes.
Hats off to you in doing this, and now we're knowing that. And then I want to say hats off to Scholarship Solutions for having the foresight to get in there and help the students and be a coach too. Because that's the whole thing behind Scholarship Solutions. We coach people academically.
Yes.
And I say we because this is Mrs. Watson calling. And I usually don't give my name, but I'm ready to do that today. Cal, you're doing an awesome job.
Oh, thanks, Mom.
I'm so proud of both of my daughters going forward, coaching kids like they're coaching kids in the sports.
Thanks, Mom. You know, that's a really good point. So, Yeah, that's a really good point, Mom. So we tell our students, right? We're just like coaches. We are coaches. We're just like your basketball coach. We're just like your golf coach. We're just like your volleyball coach. We can tell you exactly how to dribble that ball, exactly how to get that ball into that basket, right? We can show you how to go to college for free, all the tips and tools, and help you do it. But we can't do it for you, right? Exactly. We help you to write those essays, but we don't write them for you. Like, you still have to put the pen to the paper. You still have to go get that basketball and dribble it yourself, right? And so that's what we do at Scholarship Solutions. Thank you so much, Mom. I think we have another caller on the line.
Okay, goodbye.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do we have another caller, Brian? Hello, you're on the air with Scholarship Solutions.
Hi, how's everyone doing today?
We're excellent.
Good. Well, I'm very proud to announce that I am the wife of Andre Hanley.
Oh, yay!
And I am actually traveling inbound from California, and I literally pulled over on the side of the 15th to listen to the interview.
Oh.
And I just wanted to say that I'm so very proud of what him, Eric, and Jay have all set out to do for the community of these young kids.
Yes.
They're a true testimony of what it takes to get these girls to the next level, and I'm just so very proud.
Oh, that's
Thank you. Thank you.
I love that. Thank you for calling in. We appreciate it.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Okay, bye-bye. We have another caller on line 3. You're with the Scholarship Doctor. How may I help you?
Hi, this is Charlene, and I am Andre's mother.
Oh, I love it. This is a family affair. This is like the best ever.
I tell him how much I love him, how proud I am of him, and I was there Sunday, and I was almost in tears. It was so awesome.
Oh, I love that. Well, thank you so much for calling in. We really appreciate that.
Thank you, Mom. Love you.
Yes, I love you too. Take care.
That's beautiful. It's a family affair. It's I just love that. I love the opportunity that we have to work together as a community and to work together as a family. It's really amazing. We have literally 3 minutes. If you didn't call into our show today, you can go ahead and call us at our office at 702-623-9500. Sorry, I lost my train of thought for a second. All of this love. 702-623-9500. We literally have 2 minutes. I wanted to tell you guys about our scholarships. One major scholarship, it is due on April the 25th. It's called the Sports Unlimited Scholarship. It is for graduating seniors and college freshmen and sophomore scholars. The amount is $1,000. Okay, so we're gonna post it on our social media page so that you guys can get the other scholarships. I literally have 2 minutes. Remember, our ACT boot camp is coming up next weekend. You need to go to our website at myscholarshipsolutions.com or call us in our office at 702-623-9500 or go on social media to find out about it. Remember, we are your coaches. We are here for you to help coach you through the collegiate process. Taking the test over and over again gives you the opportunity. It gives you the advantage to see your dreams come true. Thank you all so much on social media and on air. Dr. Rhea, do you want to say something else before we go?
Yeah, no, just, Who's Got Next, Hoop City. We just appreciate you guys coming on. We look forward to doing many more things with you all. For our scholar athletes, apply. Make sure you come again and get these other skills in regard to academics. Join the ACT boot camp. And we just look forward to seeing you guys again in 2 weeks on the air. We'll be back April 11th right here on KCET 88.1.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Bless you guys.
We're out there. Bye, guys. We're leaving.